What's up, folks? Quace Fulton, and today we're going to talk about what happens when you just do the work, even when results don't show up. Hopefully, it recorded that. I'll say it again. What happens when you just do the work, even when the results don't show up? Hey, first off, my name is Quasey Fulton. Thanks for chiming into the live. This is a real good one today because I'm going to just talk to you about just a day in the life of doing network marketing as a side hustle. Pretty good time to talk about it because my kids went to go walk the dog. They were being loud, so I got a good 15 minutes to talk to you. But give a like, a thumbs up if you're listening. If you're watching on a replay, please let me know. But ever have one of those days where you were putting in the work, you send the emails, you reach out to people, and you don't see results. Like you don't connect. That was me today. But that tells you this: today is still a win, and here's why. Today, I broke this up, but I spent about 40 minutes. It was about from 3:30 my time to about 4:10 doing real money making activities. And most people don't know what that is in any business, especially network marketing. So I sent out about 1,500 emails, reached out to about 25 people. Didn't get much response today, but that's okay. Um, that happens. So the goal isn't daily success. It's really daily consistency, just like working out. Some days you feel like going to the gym. Some days you do, you know. And there's a lot of action outside my window. But just being consistent is good, okay? And I track everything I do, or at least I started to track everything I do. And calls, texts. It's called the Daily Performance Tracker. And here it'll have like lead generations, a different type of lead generations. And just because I'm a pretty busy person, I I've gotten the best things out of solo ads because people like really go to your landing page. If you don't know what that is, you can DM me. I can walk you through that. It's a whole nother lesson. But to your landing page, so they actually saw you and said, oh, "Okay, I want to see what you got." I give them a freebie, and that's kind of how it rolls. And then I buy purchase leads, and out of the two, the purchase leads are harder to talk to. I will say that than it is when somebody goes to your site. But that's the skill. So anyway, my goal is to stay consistent over 40 points uh, every day for 90 days. I'm not going to say every day because I am going to take a day off or two, but I want to average over 40 points. So what I mean by that, this is like stuff for the month. You see that graph? So 40 points is like right here. That's like this line right here. So you got to do that average for the month to actually be productive. And right here on the side, it'll just tell you if you're that high, it'll tell you, you're doing well. If you're below that 40-point line, it'll just say you're bullshit. So you can, so right there, you got to be honest with yourself, okay? And for me, that's my goal to be over that for 90 days or well, mine is 90 days. You can do it for 30 days. Really, 30 days is a good measure. But 90 days, you get more momentum. You get a few people, you teach them your technique while you're in momentum. So, yeah, tracking that um, turns into production. And here's what I've learned with doing that. And the biggest growth in network marketing doesn't come from getting yeses or selling product. It comes from the discipline of doing the work, even when you hear nothing, even when you don't feel like doing it. That's the skill. It's not just about marketing. It's about building that muscle of consistency. Because, like, think about it. When you go to work, you work for somebody. You go in because you know you're going to get paid. So that mentality you should take in to network marketing. You put in that time daily. Do what you're supposed to do. You know, like some at my business, my stretch business. You know, there's days where it's slow. You know, I still go to work. I still show up and turn the lights on. Yeah, you know what I mean. So that's a skill. No surprise today. No surprises. I got no wins. No big wins. Win was doing it. Just doing what I said I would do, and that's the move. That's exactly what moves the needle. All right. So if you want to grow your business, focus on consistency, not emotions. When you stay consistent, you get better. Your follow ups get better, especially if you have some type of tracking system. You can see where you need improvement. Like for me, I just didn't want to send emails. I don't know why, because those are points. You know, you can send a lot of emails, especially if you built your list up. So those are points. You know. Um, and sorry, I'm always looking at my notes to make sure I get to a point. So if you see me looking down, I'm not. It's not because I'm got a problem. I'm just looking at my phone and talking to you. So yeah. So having a tracking sheet will get you on point, and then you can kind of see what your weak points are in your game. And mine was emails and follow ups because follow ups can be points. So it helps you master your network marketing game. Okay. So if you're working, if you've tried network marketing and didn't succeed in it, or you're looking into it, go ahead and drop info in the comments, and I can send you my free PDF on how to make your first $500 in network marketing. I'm looking for just 3 people this month to show how to do what I do using my game changing system. I said it, that's right. Game changing system on how to do network marketing and earn a side income for yourself. Not promising the world, obviously. The work you do is the work you do. I can show you the water, but you got to drink it. So, all right, thanks, and I will see you on the next live, or whether you're on YouTube, you see this on YouTube. Thanks. Leave a comment if you see this on Facebook or Instagram. However you see it, please comment. Let me know if you learned something. All right, talk to you.